Building an online business is not easy, and whoever has told you otherwise has not been truly honest. Who am I? I'm Julia, and I'm currently on a mission to make 100K in 1 year with e commerce and YouTube. And I'm currently on day 35, and I have learned a lot. And I'm here to share with you what I've learned in the past, week 2 to 5. And I want to be brutally honest, I've totally underestimated all the things that are involved in building an online business, and I'm here to spill the tea. Let me start with the things that you should have in mind first. So, I know a lot of people don't want to take care of the legal stuff in the beginning, but let me tell you, you have to take care of that actually because you need to. In Germany, we call it Gewerbeanmeldung, so you have to register your business. It is really necessary to do that upfront. And you also have to have a bank account, a business bank account, ideally, because don't mix your private finances with your business finances because it will get confusing and you don't want to have that tangled together. Another thing I learned is definitely order your business credit card earlier because I ordered that like 2 weeks ago and it's still not here yet. And it's currently the main reason why I can't open my first online shop because for print on demand or for drop shipping, you will always need to pay the supplier upfront. And that means until you get the money into your Shopify account from the person who ordered it and get it from that Shopify account to your bank account, that can take several days, sometimes weeks. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I've done my research, so I know this. That's why I have not launched the shop yet. But that also means I'm currently wasting very precious time because we all know it's Q4 and well, you all know Black Friday is around the corner, and it's one of the times during the year where a lot of online businesses make their most income and sales. So I'm currently missing out, and I know I'm a bit late, but you can't forget I started about for a bit longer than 4 weeks ago, and it took me 2 weeks to do a proper product research since I'm a complete beginner and I've not done this before. So I've kind of created a challenge for myself because I'm also starting a print on demand business. So I'm having two shops, basically drop shipping store and a print on demand store. And the difference here is that the drop shipping store will only sell two products that go well together. And the drop shipping store will actually sell designs that I've created on products that I've chosen, like mugs and notebooks. And I can also include in the print on demand shop certain products that fit with the brand that I can drop ship. So that's a lot more work to actually create a print on demand store than you might expect because with print on demand, you will need a product description for every single product that you're selling. And usually it's recommended to have at least 20 products. So it's definitely going to be more work than just setting up a dropshipping store with only two products or one product. So, yeah, I'm currently a bit in a pickle, but I think I will get that sorted soon. Also, it's super important to get the legal pages sorted really early on because I have found some scary videos about companies and about people who specifically look for little online shops or dropshipping stores and actually look if they are compliant to the guidelines or the laws. They basically check your policies and see if you're missing anything. And if you do, they will basically, yeah, sue you. And I think that's not very honorable, but besides the point, you have to make sure and check that, especially regarding data, how your shop uses the data. But if you're still motivated to keep on going and to create your shop, then I encourage you to do it because I think this is a learning experience and e commerce has a lot of potential still, and we all know it's a growing market. So put yourself out there, try it. I believe in you. I also still have to believe in myself because right now we still have zero sales, but I'm still up for the challenge to make 100K in 1 year. One last thing, building an online shop is not something you will do in a 1 day or overnight. And I mean, yes, potentially you could build an online shop overnight, but there's a difference between an online shop and an online shop. Second one being one where everything works perfectly the way you planned it, where you have everything sorted out, such as email support, live chat, tracking, all those things. And I know there are a lot of people offering courses or selling you a ready to sell shop, like a shop that's ready where you can sell. Definitely question those things and think for yourself if that's really something you want to do. Because I think for me, I feel like the more I'm building a drop shipping store and a print on demand store, I notice how when I created the Christmas designs over the last few weeks, I really had a lot of fun doing it. And all the tasks of building the shop that are not really fun and that are just kind of like, you're like, oh God, I still have to do that. And that's so annoying. I just want the shop to be ready. Going with a project where you find a benefit, where you really have some passion, it's going to be a lot easier than just simply drop shipping something. Unless your motivation to make money is really one of your main motivations, then that could be a different story. But that's just my take. So until next time. Also, one last thing I want to share is I don't know why, but sometimes you know how you get an impulse, an inspiration, an intuitive thought. And I've had that like 2 days ago where I had a dream about a story and I told two friends about it and they were like, oh, why don't you just write a book about it? And I was like, oh, I actually always wanted to write a book, but I never had a story. And now I am contemplating, seriously contemplating, about also starting to write my first fantasy book. I know I should just focus on my online businesses and one thing at a time, but I can't help it. If inspiration is there, and yeah, what can you do? I mean, you're young, we're young, or maybe we're not young, but we all have dreams, we all have things we want to achieve and do. And I think maybe sometimes overwhelming yourself is the way to go. No, I don't think so. Not really. But sometimes just doing what inspires you is the way to go.